Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today I have two knives I'm going to be showing you guys. Now, these are both from Kansept Knives, and if you guys didn't know, Tenable is a budget version of Kansept, similar to Civivi and Sencut. So, we're going to take a look at the Kansept version first. Now, the name of this model is the Fermi, and I believe that is how you pronounce it, so Fermi. Now this is a titanium constructed knife. As you can see, there is an inlay. This one happens to be green micarta, and it comes with other flavors or variations or types of inlays. But this is the one that was sent out to me. And really quickly, just want to give a shout out to Kansept for sending these in for me to check out. Really love this black wash finish. I think Kansept does a beautiful job with their black wash finish. And it looks like the clip is not reversible, but you do get hidden hardware. This is a milled titanium clip. It's a really good tension and same black wash finish. Now the only form of deployment for this knife is thumb studs, which I am okay with. And one thing about this knife is it was kind of under the radar for me, and I didn't know about it until the drop was on Kansept's website. So this one definitely surprised me. When I'm at the table at the blade shows, they usually bring in the prototypes that are going to be coming out months before they come out. But this one did not. So again, really surprised with it. But let's check out that blade. And as you can see here, a beautiful clip point style blade with a little bit of a recurve. They do have that, I want to say it's DLC coated. I'll put it up on screen exactly what the coating is. But this is a Birch Tree Designs knife, which I think he does really great work. I believe he has an Instagram. I'll leave a link to his Instagram down below. You can check out some of his work. You have a little bit of a harpoon. It kind of goes up there. So let's see how the ergos are. So really, really good ergos. That pocket clip is not a hot spot. I can feel it, but it's not annoying. Let's check out the reverse grip here. So really good reverse grip, and your thumb definitely lands nicely on the spine of the knife. There's no jimping, but your hand really locks in, so I don't think it really needs it. And this front finger choil or sharpening choil, but it is big enough for you to kind of choke up on half of the sharpening choil and this flat spot here. So really, really locks in. Very, very comfortable that way as well. This is riding on bearings, so the action is smooth. This is a brand new knife, so it's not crazy drop shutty, but more than likely it's going to break in beautifully. But really good action. Reverse flick. Oh yeah, no problem. Thumb flick. Just as easy as the reverse flick. In fact, it's easier, but reverse flick is very nice and really, really snappy action. I like that a lot. Again, I really like the ergos on this. Very, very comfortable in hand. And another thing I noticed about this model is I thought it was a frame lock at first because I saw that it was titanium, but then I saw the other side and realized that it's a recessed or inset liner. So that liner in there is steel. So if you are left-handed, I mean, if I can do it, then for sure if you're left-handed you can do it. So yeah, no problem. And usually the hardest thing to do if you're left-handed is to reverse flick it, because your thumb is put on that frame lock, or if this was a frame lock. But since it's not, oh yeah, super easy. Again, I am not left-handed, but flies right out. It's unfortunate that the pocket clip isn't reversible. If you're okay with being left-handed and putting this in your left pocket and having to deal with it the reverse way, I think you'll be okay. Let me see. Yeah, the access to the liner lock is good, but it could be better. It's a little tricky to get in there. Not terrible, but kind of have to think about it. But you can see what's going on right here. So it looks like they did put a chamfer or a thumb bevel area there so you can gain access, but I think if they went larger, it would have been better. Maybe a little tiny one on the liner lock as well. Or even just put some or remove some material here, just the slightest amount, so you can gain access easier to that liner lock. Again, not terrible. Overall, I'd say it's actually a really good knife. Great design, super comfortable in hand. It is a bit heavy though. I'm assuming they didn't do any pockets on the inside because, well, you have the milled pocket for the liner on the lock side, but there isn't any milling underneath on the show side. I'm assuming it's because they put the inlay here, but it would have been nice if they removed a little bit more or made the inlay a little bit deeper. But let's see how much this thing weighs, because again, it is a bit heavy. Feels like it's about 5 ounces. So let's see here. So 4.80, just a little bit under 5 ounces. I'm going to put this to the sides because we're going to weigh the other one. But pretty heavy. Let me check this out in pocket real quick. I do have thin pocketed pants on, so let's see how that does. Oh yeah, it slides in and out no problem. I'm sure you guys can hear it, but really good tension on that pocket clip, so it's definitely not going to fall out of your pocket. But I really like it. It's actually really nice. And again, the ergos on this are really well done. Oh, the blade steel is, what is the blade steel on this? 20 CV, so that's actually a really good steel. One of my favorite steels on a pocket knife. But let's check out the budget version. This is the Tenable Fermi. And oh, I have a knife right here. Might as well use this one. So the difference with this knife is it's full liners, and well, it's a different steel, hence the budget line. But I like the color combination on this knife. You get your silica bag, get a really bright green cloth, very similar to a Civivi. You get your little brochure. If you guys haven't opened up a Tenable, that's what comes inside. This is really affordable. It's a very good budget knife. I want to say it's $55. I'll put up on the screen how much this one costs. And just so you guys know, I'll put a link down below to where you guys can pick these up. So you can see right there, got the ivory G10 textured scales. And this does have full liners. And you do have a deep carry pocket clip, which is not reversible. You do have that nice black wash on the pocket clip. Blacked out hardware. Same as the Kansept version. You have that black coated blade. And this comes in 14C28N, which is a great budget steel. Obviously exactly the same, just this is a liner lock, or full liners. And this one is a lot lighter. Let's see how much this thing weighs compared to the 4.8. We're looking at 4.27. So it feels a lot lighter, but the numbers are saying otherwise. Let's check out the action. Oh yeah, just as good as the Kansept version. This is riding on bearings. So yeah, thumb, reverse, just as good as the other one. But let's check out the reverse grip with this one, since the pocket clip is different. Okay, so I can kind of feel the bill of it. Thankfully, it doesn't, go up like this and then stretch out. So that's a plus. I can definitely feel it on my fingers in the reverse grip. But let's see. Regular grip. Yeah, I can still kind of feel the tip of that pocket clip, but it's not terrible. But the ergos, I'd say, are pretty darn close to the Kansept one. Again, you can choke up on that sharpening choil. Feels good in the hand. Pocket clip, maybe after I do some test runs with it, the pocket clip will either show itself more or less, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. And one thing I just noticed is access to the liner lock is really well done. You can see they cut out just a hair of material here on the show side scale so that you can gain access. And they actually put a little bit of a bevel here on this liner lock. So very, very easy to access that. And yeah, I'm curious as why, yeah, they didn't put one on the Kansept version. It would have been nice to, that little extra room actually goes a long way. So again, surprised they didn't do that. Or just go really large on the scale on the underside. Maybe that's something I can figure out. But the Tenable is done very, very well. Really, really cool design. Love the Star Wars theme, or the Stormtrooper theme here. But again, thank you to Kansept for sending these out. I really appreciate it. And definitely going to get a full review for you guys as soon as I carry these for a while. There they are. This is the Kansept and Tenable Knives Fermi. Let me know down below what you guys think, or if you guys picked one of these up, what do you think about it? But I am curious to see if I could do a custom inlay for this one. I think it would be cool with some fat carbon. This one definitely can be customized since it's full liners. Who knows, maybe these will look different when I do the full review. But as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support. And I will see you guys on the next one.